Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Celestial Berry. In this video, I will be talking about how to change your life by using your self-concept, how to work with your self-concept, and I'm showing very grounded and realistic methods, not just being delusional about something, but giving you actions to bring it forward in your reality. Also, honorable mention to my editing. It took me a good long while to edit this video because I yapped for almost an half an hour. I dislike using AI, so yes, even the subtitles are typed out by me. No, not auto-generate captions. Yeah, so let's get into the video now.
I want you to realize how you think of yourself. Maybe you can go and journal about whatever you think of yourself. Maybe you want to change yourself, but you cannot really find how, where to begin, right? And maybe this video will help you. So, the first thing that I want to be really clear of is that your life, your hobbies, your habits, everything is your responsibility. Anything that you do not like or like about your life is your responsibility. Anything that you hate for your life is your responsibility. It's your responsibility to fix it. Because I am sure there may be an action that you have done and that's what have resulted into this. And even if you didn't do anything to be born into that circumstance, it is what it is. Accept and move on. Acceptance is the first, I would say, it is the first step to healing. Even if it's your self concept, if it's your just life or just some aspects of your life, acceptance is the first and only thing in the beginning that you can do. You can try over it 100 billion times, but it won't change anything because acceptance is what truly matters at the end of the day. Because after you accept a certain situation, then only you can change it. I got this thought some days ago that to eliminate a problem, you must become aware of it first. Now, what I mean by that is you can obviously change anything. You literally you have free will, but you need to first become aware and accept it as it is. Going to give you very maybe grounded steps that you can apply to your life and that will help you change it. Anyways. So the next thing is, first thing, let's say you want to change whatever. Identify what you want to change. Really. If you really want to change something outside of yourself, you must change it within yourself. You know, this is a hermetic principle that goes as above, so below, as within, so without. I'm not saying that you cannot change something without changing its meaning, but it will not be significant. It will it will be very insignificant if I'm going to be very honest with you, because you may change it externally, but if that problem is within you, you cannot the thing that you're doing outside will not do anything within you. You see, when the goal isn't actually yours, when it's not something that's coming out of your own heart, it does not has any significance even if you achieve it, because it is one thing after another, because it's not actually you that's doing this. These ideas are being implanted in your mind and you are being controlled by them, and that's the second step. So first thing, you identify the problem. Second thing, you need to understand where this came from. So if it's something that people say, like stuff that, oh, you have such this, you have such this features, you have such big features, or you have such small eyes, or etc. Identify who said that first to you. Identify the source. Who said that first? Identify. This is a very important thing that you learn because these beliefs aren't yours. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, "Oh my God, I'm so ugly," that isn't you. I promise that isn't you. I'm sure you have heard that from someone else. Someone else must have said it to you. Maybe you were young or whatever. But it isn't you. I promise. So you need to first identify what the problem is. Second, identify who said that to you. Identify who implanted that belief onto you. Now, the third thing is accept what you already have without any judgment. Because when judgment gets in the way, you have to deal it for the rest of your life. Understand yourself. Have empathy for yourself. The most important part of healing is that you understand yourself. You go there and hug yourself and like, it's okay. I'm me and it's okay. Like, I'm not saying you do this. Whatever you do, I don't really care. But accept, understand, have empathy for yourself. You are just a human, and humans are not meant to be perfect. There is nothing about humans that is ever perfect. Understand yourself, accept it, have empathy for yourself because you are just a human. And before you go into that stuff, no, I want to be harsh with myself. And you can be, but not in this. I wouldn't recommend being harsh in this light. You should think of it as you are seeing your younger self in the mirror and imagine you're saying those mean stuff that you are so this and that to your younger self. Like, would you think that would be okay to say that to a young child, especially when it's just you, right? No, it's not okay. And you are that child. Even if you are grown up, you're still that child. That child is still within you, and you need to nurture it by understanding, accepting, and having empathy. Shift the meaning of that thing. Really. So basically, if you were doing exercises or you were doing this cardio and stuff to lose weight, do this now because you want to be healthy, because you want your body to be healthy. And not just say this stuff, but actually shift that belief in your mind. Shift that belief like that no, I'm not doing this because I want to be this perfect image. I am doing this because I want my body to be healthy. I am doing this because my body deserves to be healthy. My body deserves to have this healthy stuff. 3 strategies maybe, or 3 ways that you can use to change your neural pathways. Now, before I get into that scientific stuff, I am, rest assured, because I'm going to explain it to you. There are 2 types of neuroplasticity, and you can use that to your advantage. So right now that you're operating in your reality, how are you operating on it? You have a body, you have a mind, you have its cells, which are called neurons, and these neurons have their neural pathways. Now, what is a neural pathway? It is basically when you do something, your brain takes a snapshot of it and it records its memory. And basically, a lot of different neurons gather around and they make this pathway. So basically, one, two, three, they combine, and this whole pathway is now structured. Now, mm, as many times as you repeat this process, this really gets stronger and stronger. And now, this whole stuff of doing something and your mind taking a snapshot of it is called synaptic neuroplasticity or synaptic plasticity. The more an action or a thought, remember your thoughts also rewire your brain stuff, your brain structure. So the more a thought or an action is repeated, the more these neurons become stronger. So now I'm going to give you some foundation to rely this information on. So basically, anything that you do right now, you think of right now, you already have your neurons prepared to do something. And basically, your brain and your neurons are somewhat controlling your life. But the good thing is you can control your mind, you can control your brain. And what is the difference between a mind and a brain? A brain is one thing that you have in your head. A mind is a cluster of neuron that is already programmed for something. So basically, I'm moving my hand. I have a mind in my hand and in this hand, and I have multiple minds, by the way. So these minds are helping me move my hands freely. So that's what a mind is. And you have it all around your body. I gave you the formula of changing the meaning, shifting the meaning of the thing that you want to change. And then I would say you attach a positive emotion to it. So whenever you are doing something, you are doing that thing, I would say that you try to feel that emotion within your body, within yourself, right? Why that is important? Because the more you do that, the more this emotional synaptic in your body of these neurons will get stronger. Because read in Joe Dispenza's book that thoughts are language of the brain and emotions are the language of the body, or something like that. So first thing is learn new skills. This is going to enforce this new formation, new synaptic plasticity in your brain, in your body. Why? Because when you are learning something new, you are basically challenging your brain to adapt to it and to get used to it and to master it after all. Saying learn new skill, it could be anything. Maybe you learn a new musical instrument. If you are never into music, you maybe learn a new language, maybe learn a new sport or whatever, just I don't care. The second is metacognition and mindfulness. Now, what is metacognition and mindfulness? Metacognition and mindfulness is example of self-reflection and meditation. After you spend your whole day, before going to bed or whatever, whenever you have time, try to write everything about yourself. And I'm not saying try your whole, like write your whole day down, right? I'm not saying that. But I'm encouraging you to write the kind of thoughts you had and the kind of behaviors you did and why you did that. Were you in control of it or not? Do some mindfulness, do some reflection on the kind of patterns you repeated, the kind of thoughts you had, and the kind of behaviors you did, and then do meditation on it. Because meditation, I'm always a big fan of meditation. I have always enforced meditation because it helps in tremendous ways. It's up to you how you do it. It's up to you, because there are a lot of guided meditations on YouTube. The third thing is, and third and last thing is, try doing challenging activities. What does challenging activities mean? By challenging activities, I mean do something like maths or like play games like Sudoku or chess, because these games really encourage and force, I would say, and they really humble you. First of all, chess really humbles you, and this is going to make you smarter as well, because it really makes you reflect on how much dumb you are. That was it for today's video, and I will see you in the next video. And let me know in the comment section what kind of next video you want, because I can be confused sometimes. Bye!